Father Al with Dear Father Al, an advice column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And what happens on Dear Father Al, you send to me your daily problems about life, about love, relationships, whatever your issues may be. Please consider sending them to me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al. And what I'll do is I'll take all your information, jot it all down, and then reply back the following week with a common sense solution. As an FYI, last week, if you watched the show last week, you'll notice that there was some streaming lag in the audio and the video. So since then, I've been in a long conversation with the streaming service provider, vMix, FYI, been chatting with them, and it appears as if we were able to get the situation sorted out. There was some sort of setting, as an FYI for those technical people that were curious on what was going on, there was a setting that needed to be modified, and FYI, there was, I guess, an internet protocol, the different versions, a more recent version, version 6, as well as the previous version, version 5. I had this setting to use version 6 and 5, depending on what was available, and apparently it didn't like version 6, the latest one, so they told me to disconnect or deselect the version 6 option to just use Internet Protocol version number 5. We tested it, and also speaking more slow, the tempo a little more slow, and that seems to help the stream go more smoothly. So, anywho, thank you for sticking with me. I really appreciate it, and I'm hopeful that will get us over the hump to move forward. So again, you're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, an advice column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. People send to me their daily problems, and again, what I'll do is I'll take all that information, jot it all down, and then reply back the following week with a common sense solution. Today is Saturday, February 25th, episode number 24. So people send to me their problems, and what I'll do is I'll read them off on the show and then reply back with a common sense solution. If by chance, while you're watching the show, if you're experiencing something similar to what I'm talking about on the show, please interject your comments in the chat line, and I will read those off as well. So, FYI. Anyway, so you can contact me 24 hours a day. The telephone number is area code 623-764-8893. You can email me. Email address is contactfatheral@gmail.com. On the subject line, go ahead and write Dear Father Al, and in the body of the message, give me about 500 words or less. And again, what I'll do is I'll take all your information, jot it all down, and then reply back the following week with a common sense solution. Our social media handle is Dear Father Al. Again, that's Dear Father Al. And that applies to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. And please click the like, click the share, click the thumbs up, tell as many people about the broadcast as possible. And hey, if you haven't already, please click that subscribe button. So let's go ahead and roll forward with the letter that I received last week. And again, thank you all, thank you all, thank you all. Smooches, smooches, smooches. I really appreciate you, really love you. And again, I appreciate you sticking with me through all these technical difficulties in getting the stream to go more smoothly. Take my advice, live a better life, is what I say. All right, so let's go ahead and roll forward with the letter I received last week. All right, so it says, Dear Father Al, my girlfriend and I have been trying to improve our love life. Understood. But we seem to have radically different ideas about how to go about it. Imagine that. She keeps harping on the importance of sensuality over sexuality. She has heard about how the path to pleasure came through celibacy. I don't think that avoiding sex is the way to improve our game. What do you say? Signed, Help Me Out. All right, help me out. I will reply back to you shortly. So if by chance, if you and your loved one just recently met them, or let's say you've been with them for a while and it's just kind of getting kind of stagnant, and you wanted to get closer to your loved one, how did you go about it? What type of techniques, what things did you try to improve or get closer with your loved one? So if by chance, if you're in a similar situation, please add your comments in the chat line and I will read those off as well. You're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, an advice column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Click the like, click the share, click the thumbs up. Tell as many people about the broadcast as possible, and definitely click that subscribe button. All right, so this is what I have for Help Me Out. All right, Dear Help Me Out. I don't think sensuality is the same as celibacy. My 2 cents. It might clear up the confusion if you simply view sensuality as non-genital fooling around. The whole body is an erogenous zone, every inch. By most accounts, women prefer total body stimulation, which includes, but not limited to, hugging, cuddling, light massage, or whatever. Women, if you want to add your comments in the chat line, interject your comments in the chat line, please feel free to do so, and I will read that off as well. A lot of men, if you want to add your comments as well, a lot of men respond negatively to the request for more foreplay because they feel the woman is trying to avoid sex altogether. Fellas, if you want to disagree or if you confirm, please add your comments in the chat line as well. Personally, I don't think there is a distinction among foreplay, intercourse, and afterplay. It's all love play, and the longer you make the fun last, the better it is. So that's my take on that. I'm hopeful that helps you out, help me out. So you're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, an advice column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. In the description, you're going to see a few links. The first link you're going to see in the description is the Friend of the Father Partner link. And when you click that link, what that will do is that will take you to a PayPal page. And on the PayPal page, you're going to see a few drop-down options. The first set of drop-down options you will see is the Friend of the Father Partner Program. The Friend of the Father Partner Program, that is a program that we created to help keep the program alive. And when you donate to the Friend of the Father Partner Program, what we'll do is we will take your funds and apply them to the upgrade that is available. I think it's around $300 or so. For the streaming software that we're using a software by a company called vMix. vMix is not paying me to say that, so we're using a streaming software by vMix, and with the upgrade, that will allow us to be able to add some more interactivity in the streaming feed. So if you want to donate to the Friend of the Father Partner program, that is where your funds will go. The other set in the drop-down list is the Living Legacy program. The Living Legacy program, that is a program that we created where we'll take donated mobile devices, laptops, notebooks, Samsung Galaxy Notes. We take those and we refurbish them and then bring them back to factory reset. And what we'll do is we'll take them and we donate them to senior citizens 65 years and older with no income requirements. So if you're a senior, 65 years and older, or if you know a senior 65 years and older that needs the mobile device to stay connected, we've got some stuff in the back, so call me, send me an email, text me, whatever, and we'll get together and get some equipment to you. Okay. Also, you'll see a reference to open and private. The difference between the open and private, that is, open will tell any and everybody who donated, how much they donated. Private, that is where we'll keep who donated, we'll keep that confidential. Also, in the Living Legacy program, the reason why we chose the Samsung Galaxy Notes is the Samsung Galaxy Notes come with a built-in stylus. And sometimes the seniors have frail hands and they need assistance in navigating on their mobile devices, so they can pull out the stylus and use that to help them navigate on the mobile device. We'll take the real legacy mobile devices for the Samsung Galaxy Notes, the 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. But please keep in mind those can only be used as a, we'll say, a free Wi-Fi connected service because of the older technology. They cannot be used as a phone, just like a mini tablet. Take to the grocery store, take to the library, access to Wi-Fi there. We'll take the more recent ones, the 9 and forward. Those can be used as a phone as well as a mini tablet. So depending on what you want to donate, we'll take either, but keep that in mind if you want to donate the real legacy ones. If you want to donate financially to the Living Legacy program, what we'll do is we'll take your funds and we'll purchase cases for the phones, we'll purchase cases for the laptops and other mobile devices. If they need a bigger stylus for the seniors, if they need a bigger stylus, we will use your funds to purchase that. So that is what you will see in the description. The second item, link, that you will see in the description is the Father Al wish list. And when you click the Father Al wish list link, what that will do is that will take you to an Amazon.com page. And if by chance, if I've helped you out even in some small way and you want to send some love to me, Father Al, for helping you out, hey, click that link. It'll take you to an Amazon.com page. You'll see all kind of great accessories, golf accessories, cigar accessories. Find something that you like, that you think that I'd like, ship it to me, and I will be more than grateful. If you've been around a while, you notice people have been sending me very fine cigars. So if by chance, if you want to send a cigar to me for, just because you want to say thank you, Father Al, for helping you out along life's way, hey, go to your favorite cigar store, cigar website, and have it shipped to me. If you do so, please let me know, call me, text me, email, let me know in advance that you're going to do so that way when the concierge contacts me downstairs and says, hey, Father Al, you've got a package downstairs, at least I'll know what it is, and that will be a good thing. So you're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, an advice column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Take my advice, live a better life. Click the like, click the share, click the thumbs up Tell as many people about the broadcast as possible. And please click that subscribe button if you have not already. All right, so the next one, I'll go ahead and read that off to you. All right, so it looks like this is a follow-up letter. So it reads, all right, it says, Dear Father Al, I saw your recent broadcast about a woman who likes to pick up young men in local bars for one night of fun. I believe that was last week. So, all right, so I'm glad somebody liked it. I am an attractive woman and in my late 50s. I frequently ride my city's bus and light rail. I was feeling quite adventurous after a long day of work. On the way home, I saw an attractive man who looked my age. We caught each other's eye and struck up a conversation. We are both single. Okay. I know you might think I'm crazy, but I invited him over. Okay. So I invited him over to my home to shower and snuggle in bed. Okay. He spent the night with me. We did not have sex nor exchange phone numbers. Wow. He left when asked the following morning. I don't recall his name. It doesn't matter at this point. I enjoyed the moment with someone new. What a rush. Signed, Chances Are. All right, chances are. Hey, I like you even more. All right, chances are. So if by chance, if you or someone that you know have done something like this or close, whether it's you or a friend, wink, wink, please share with us in the chat line. Let us know what you have done or what your friend, wink, wink, has done, if it's especially something along that line. So you're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, an advice column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Our social media handle is Dear Father Al. Again, Dear Father Al is our social media handle. It applies to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Click the like, click the share, click the thumbs up, tell as many people about the broadcast as possible, and definitely click the subscribe button. Again, you can contact me, Father Al, 24 hours a day. The telephone number you can reach me is area code 623-764-8893. Again, 623-764-8893. One more time, 623-764-8893. Email address is contactfatheral@gmail.com. On the subject line, go ahead and write Dear Father Al. In the body of the message, give me about 500 words or less. And again, what I'll do is I'll take all your information, jot it all down, and then reply back the following week with a common sense solution. So I'm hopeful, since last week, I'm hopeful you had a safe and happy, was it President's Day? Hope you had some good times and you got a chance to get some stuff done, assuming you had the day off. So let's go ahead and roll forward with the next one. Again, click the like, click the share, click the thumbs up, tell as many people about the broadcast as possible. Take my advice and live a better life. Love you, love you. All right, so here we go. We got another one. All right, so this one says, Dear Father Al, this may sound like a stupid question, but how do you keep your jaw from aching when orally pleasing your man? and trying to keep your teeth out of the way. I like to make the pleasure last for my husband, but my jaw muscles get so tired that I just try to finish him quickly to ease the fatigue in my mouth. Getting a visual. Signed, Lockjaw. All right, Lockjaw. I will reply back to you shortly. So if by chance, if this act, trying to keep it within the boundaries so I don't get thrown off, social media sites for going too far off the rail with my speech. So if by chance, if you're familiar with this act and you have some jaw issues, your jaw tightens up and whatnot, you get tongue-tied, add your comments in the chat line and I will read those off as well. You're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, and Advice Column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I cannot respond specifically from personal experience in doing that, but I can get a general idea and reply to you accordingly. So this is what I have for Dear Lockjaw. Aside from just being cute, aside from adding pistol grips on your ears, for your husband to hold on to. Anyway, all right, so let's go. That may help. So this is what I have for Dear Lockjaw. Dear Lockjaw, no, your question isn't stupid at all. I would guess that many women experience similar discomfort in performing this act for an extended duration. You're down there doing the do, and you're moving your mouth, your tongue, your jaw, your whole lower area, your whole jaw is just aches. So I would correctly assume that would provide some pain in that area, or cause some pain in that area. So consider taking it slow. Alternate the act with licking, kissing, and gentle biting. If you sometimes get too tired to take it slow, then take it fast. I'm sure your husband won't mind. So if by chance you're down there again doing what you do and you have a tendency to speed it up, dial it back, change it up a bit, be creative, have your husband grab you, by your ears and hold on, you hold by your head, so that way you're not using those jaw muscles or your neck muscles, and just have him to brace your head and control the movement that way. Just a thought. So you're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al. If by chance, if you're experiencing something similar to what Lockjaw is experiencing, please add your comments in the chat line and I will read those off as well. Again, you're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, and Advice Column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you need somebody outside of your basic scope, friends, family, loved ones, someone that will give it to you straight, I'm hopeful you could depend on me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, to help you move forward in life. Sometimes you just need, again, somebody outside of your basic scope, a friend, family, loved ones, someone that'll, just give it to you straight. This is what you might want to consider doing. So that is what I am here for. So please take my advice and live a better life. Today is Saturday, February 25th. The year is flying by. February 25th, episode number 24. We've got one more, and we will call it a wrap. The stream has been in excellent condition, so I'm very happy with that. The other thing that you'll notice is the shorter duration of when I'm showing these still images when I do the social media page showing all the social media icons and whatnot, that has been shorter on the screen. That's an FYI to you. Also, the screen about the links in the description, the PayPal, and the Father Al wish list, because when I'm showing it, I have to show it as far as the duration. 10 seconds is max for me to show it without generating any error messages on the stream. So that has helped out a bit. Again, I'm slowing the tempo, so I'm hopeful the playback of the broadcast is a lot better. You're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, an advice column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Click the like, click the share, click the thumbs up, tell as many people about the broadcast as possible. Today is Saturday, February 25th, episode number 24. Let's go ahead and roll forward with the last one that I have for you, and we will call it a wrap. All right, so this one says, Dear Father Al, when my boyfriend and I are in bed, I frequently have to ask him if he has finished yet. I live in an apartment complex, and it's common to hear the noises of my neighbors. Well, I live in a condo, and I can sometimes hear, not real clear, but I can kind of hear them in a somewhat. So I live in an apartment complex, and it's common to hear the noises of my neighbors. TVs, stereo, etc. It's frustrating to me because I don't know if I'm pleasing him or if he really doesn't want me to be, if he really doesn't want to be with me. Signed, Quiet Riot. All right, Quiet Riot. I will reply back to you next week. So yeah, I can understand, if you're with your loved one in bed and you're having some fun in there and one party is vocal, expressing their pleasure, and the other one is just silent. So I can see where the confusion would be, and communication is key in situations like that. So we will talk about that next week, Quiet Riot. So if by chance, if you're experiencing something like Quiet Riot is experiencing your partner, or you, if you're the silent one, add your comments in the chat line and I will read those off as well. You're here with me, Father Al, with Dear Father Al, an advice column broadcast every Saturday from 2 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Our social media handle is Dear Father Al. Again, Dear Father Al is our social media handle. That applies to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Telephone number, 24 hours a day, 623-764-8893. Again, 623-764-8893. Email address is contactfatheral@gmail.com. On the subject line, go ahead and write Dear Father Al. In the body of the message, give me about 500 words or less. And again, what I'll do is I'll take all your information, jot it all down, and then reply back the following week with a common sense solution. Take my advice and live a better life. Until next week, go in peace.